Hi, CJ Laria, and I've got a real estate investing rehab tip for you today. There's an expression my dad used to use when talking to me as a kid, and if I needed correction, I didn't pay proper attention to a chore or a job or something, he'd say, "You never have time to do it right, but you've always got time to do it twice." Well, what I want to talk to you about today is a siding that's used on buildings and was used a lot during the 70s, 80s, and 90s in certain markets. A lot on housing, also on some commercial. It's a rough sawn plywood product known as T111. And what I would see is this rough sawn, very highly absorbent wood surface. It would get a spray coat of paint and look good for 6 months and see ya. And it wouldn't get repainted for a number of years. There was never enough coating on that wood to begin with. And what happened is that this rough sawn plywood siding, T111, would start to delaminate. And I have seen whole apartment complexes, 20, 30, 50% or more of its siding being replaced 10 years after the project was built because they didn't maintain it properly. Well, that's the first problem. Faulty construction practices. But now what are you going to do about it on an investment property if you acquire a house or a building that has terribly sun damaged or water damaged plywood siding? The key is there must be a barrier coat between water and sunlight and your wood. So adequate paint film is the issue here. Adequate paint film. Here's your tip for the day. Take your damaged wood siding, provided it's not absolutely just falling apart and, in your hands. Get an 1.5-inch nap roller cover and use a good heavy paint, a high solids paint as a primer. And you're going to work it in with the grain on that plywood siding. It's going to fill the pores and provide a really nice solid substrate for your top coat of paint. That's the way to deal with damaged plywood siding. So that's a tip for today, and come back for more later. CJ Laria signing off.